Ladies and
Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Thomas & Mack Center just off the Vegas Strip for a much-anticipated main event. Scheduled for 9 rounds of heavyweight action. This should be a really good matchup here tonight. All that energy that we saw, it almost boiled over at the weigh-in yesterday. Now it gets to explode here in the ring. Norton's making his way to the ring now, and you can see how focused he is on the task at hand. Holmes has got a target on his opponent. From the moment he steps out of that locker room to every step he takes during this ring walk, you can see exactly what's in his scope.
introducing first, from Jacksonville, Hercules Norton. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, the assassin, Holmes.
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up. Here we go.
When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number 1. Good combination by the assassin. To the head he goes with a left hand. Sound defense. Good block that time by Norton.
You're still not moving enough. Move!
Quick snapping hook, and it does damage. Well-targeted hook by Norton. Holmes is hurt bad by a right hand. Well, that's the classic wet noodle foundation right there. He's on wobbly legs.
Yeah, and it's not al dente. It's really, really wet noodles.
Nice job doubling up the jab by Norton. Norton's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. Last 10 seconds. Holmes is getting back to basics. A good, solid jab. And that's the end of round 1. The assassin's approach that we just saw in that last round, it cannot continue. His work rate has to increase, doesn't it? Wow, no doubt about it, affected by that right hand. If I were him, I'd be hanging on a little bit here. Goes up top with a right hand. Good work defensively by Holmes. Plus, he landed that counter punch.
Yeah, and he forced him to punch. He made him, he drew it out of him, and then he timed him beautifully.
And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Norton's been in this game long enough to understand what has to happen now. You come off a round in which your opponent got to you and got to you well. You have to bounce back. Targeting that head with the combination punching. That's a stinging right hand by Norton. And now he's targeting upstairs. Norton's hitting the mark right now. How precise was he there with that 3-punch combo? Little head knocking with that right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. And that's the end of round 3.
All right, dominate.
Start of round number 4. Norton's accuracy has really carried this fight so far. He's up 3 rounds to zip on your scorecard.
Yeah, and again, it's because of what you just touched on. He's been a sharpshooter all night long.
Scored well upstairs with the right hand. Norton's being very efficient right here. I mean, he's just picking his shots. His accuracy is through the roof.
Well, that's one of the talents, and you hope is a talent of a top fighter, is his ability to pick his shots, to be calm enough to see the openings. He's seeing everything right now.
Keep your hands up.
Nice work, the left hand to the head. Right to the head with that right. Teddy, making predictions in boxing is often a dangerous task, but I'll make one right here that seems pretty obvious to me as we come to the end of that round here. This fight is going to be a brutal display as long as it lasts.
It's kind of like going and watching that home run contest. Nobody's trying to hit singles or doubles. You know they're all going for the fences.
Scores with the combo to the head. Crafty counter punching. Oh boy, big shot up top. And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. The Assassin's got to be feeling foolish. Nailed by a counter punch. Holmes is in. Big shot he just scored with. A non-stop swarming attack puts him down.
His opponent feels like he's in a rainstorm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Holmes is back up on his feet. Let's see what he has now. Fighting jab by Norton. Right on the mark with the hook up top. 3 minutes gone by in this round.
Good.
Now that he's back in the corner, we get a close-up look. Norton's cut even looks worse.
And it's up to the fighter now, Joe, for his attitude not to change. You know, we can look at it and we can say, wow, that cut looks worse. The fans can look at it and say that. But the fighter must be steady, the same attitude as though he doesn't have a cut. Otherwise, he has no chance of winning this fight.
Keep it up. Watch that.
The Assassin's hit flush by a right hand. Oh, and he goes down again. The question is, can he rise up and continue on? Holmes' corner needs to really get to their man after this round. They need to treat him after that knockdown. They also need to give him some sound advice. What's the advice you give him?
Well, first of all, if they're going to get the chance to get to him, he better move his head. But the advice I would give him is, hey, you go out this next round and you kill some time. Tie him up a little bit right from the beginning. Don't worry about losing the early part of the fight or the early part of the round. Just get yourself back together.
Easy to see, easy to score, clean, and as this fight has gone deeper and deeper, that has been the great divide between these two.
Yeah, it's like painting by the numbers. I mean, it's all been laid out there. Very simple, very effective.
Good shot to the head with that right hand. The Assassin's gone into a defensive shell, but that shell has cracks in it.
Yeah, it does, and the reason why it's getting cracked is because his opponent is confident that with those earmuffs on, you know, going into that peekaboo defense that he is, he knows he's handcuffed, so he's putting together 3, 4, 5 punches where normally he would only throw 1 or 2, worrying something's going to come back.
That was nice. He just drew the punch. Norton's left landing well.
You gotta see that.
And that's the end of round 7.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Here we are, the start of round number 8. The Assassin's trailing big time. But Teddy, his opponent hasn't done all that much more than him.
No, and that's why the knock, even though he's winning, at least on my scorecard, the knock is on his opponent because he should be further ahead. He's leaving a door open.
Lands flush with the two-punch combo by Norton.
That's okay. That's all right. Now pay him back. Go pay him back.
Flush right hand to the body. Took a shot. Now he gives a left. Counter punch up top. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. Up top with the quick hook. Norton's trainer, who you can see working with him right now in between rounds, said, hey, you've never seen anything like the way he works a double end bag. It's proven true.
Yeah, it has. You know, part of why he's so accurate is his calm, but part of it is he works on it like you just said. He gets on that crazy bag, that double end bag, and he makes sure that those punches are right on the mark.
Very well done by both men to fire off those right hands. Norton's ability to properly throw and land his combinations has been stunning. Teddy, why is he so successful?
Because you just said it, he's putting them together. You know, one or two wouldn't land, but he's handcuffing the guy. And the first two punches, they set up the third and fourth.
A well-timed right hand by the Assassin. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. And bang, and away he goes. Holmes is down. Can you believe that? Nobody saw that punch coming. He gets up after that punch put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
From start to finish, it was utter domination.
This was an easy one to score, Joe.
As for that expected outcome, we send it up to the ring to hear from the judges. This was a sure and steady effort by Norton tonight, and it earns him a unanimous decision win. Teddy, your scorecard reflects that as well.
Yeah, I don't think it was ever